I'm going to go ahead and begin lying on your belly. You can make a little pillow with your hands for your forehead and just get nice and comfy. So much of what we do in our day-to-day is forward bending with our upper back. Sitting at a desk, doing any kind of work, cooking, gardening, a lot of it is reaching forward. So we're going to take some time to kind of counter that shape of our spine by doing some spinal extension. Before we even get there, let's go ahead and begin to tone our diaphragm, get moving through our lungs and our breath. So with your belly pressing here on the ground, inhale and take a big deep breath. You want to feel your navel pressing into the floor and your low back beginning to flatten out. You're going to hold your breath in at the top. Use your core to press the ground away. So you're trying to press your navel into your spine. You're activating these deep inner core muscles, and then exhale, release. And right back to it. Inhale, big full breath. Feel your belly pressing into the floor. Hold your breath. Press the floor away. Deep inner core. And then when you're ready to, you can exhale it all out. Do one more just like that. And then with your next inhale, you're going to lift your head and your hands up off the ground. Just beginning to strengthen and engage your upper back. Exhale, lower that down. And do 3 like that. Inhaling, lifting up. Spinal extension. Exhaling to lower down. This time, inhale, we're going to lift up. And you're going to bring your elbows down by your sides, down by your ribs. And then with an inhale, you're going to bring the hands back under the forehead. Exhale to lower down. Right back to it. Inhale, lift up head and hands. Exhale, elbows down by your side. Inhale, hands to forehead. Exhale, lower back down. 2 more. Inhaling to lift. Exhale, draw your elbows down by your sides. Inhale, back up by your forehead. And exhale to lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, elbows down by your sides. Inhale back to your forehead with your hands. And exhale, lower down. One more time, we're going to inhale to lift up. Exhale, you're just going to bring your arms out to your sides like a goalpost with the arms, and then you're going to bring your wrists back. Oh yeah, the shoulder blades press into your upper back. Lengthen, strengthen. This should be hard. See if you could lift a little higher with your next in-breath. Strong back body. Exhale, lower down, hands under forehead. Release. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, arms out to like a goalpost. And then inhale, just tip your wrists back a little bit. So that's going to angle your shoulder blades right into your back. So you're really opening up, arching through that thoracic spine, pressing it forward. One more big breath, strong back muscles. And then exhale, lower everything down. Next time you inhale, you're going to lift the upper body up. And this time you're going to lift your legs as well. So inhale, you're going to lift everything up. You're going to bring your arms down by your side though. Lift up, locust pose. Exhale, lower down. You can go ahead and leave your arms down by your side. Turn one cheek to the floor. Take 3 breaths. Next time you inhale, lift everything up again. Locust pose, toes back, fingers back. 3 breaths. And then you're going to lower the other cheek to the floor. Nice, strong through your back body. And feel well supported by your own muscles throughout the day. One more time, inhale, lift up. Locust pose right here. See if you can lift a little bit higher, chest up a little bit higher. See if you can spin your hands so your pinky fingers press up, thumbs reach back, everything reaches back. And then on your next inhale, you're going to flip the palms out and away. feel that activation through your back, and then bring the arms up by your ears for 3, 2, lift a little higher. Last breath. Exhale, lower down. Bring your hands to a pillow under your forehead again. We're going to bend your right knee and tuck your left toes under. Press back through your left heel so the left leg is active and engaged. And then with an inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up. Try to keep both hips down so we're not rotating to the side. Both hips are staying flat on the ground, and exhale to lower. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale to lower. Keep going. Inhaling up. Exhaling to lower. 3 more. 2. Last one. Good. Go ahead and lower the right leg. Tuck the toes. Left knee bends. Same thing on the left side. Inhale, lifting up, and exhaling to lower. Again, don't let yourself roll to the side. Keep both hips totally flat on the ground. Keep that right leg active. We're going to do 3 more. Keep going. Inhaling to lift and exhaling to lower. Nice, strong back body. This is going to support your posture. Keep your spine nice and healthy. Good. Last one. And then we're going to bend both knees. Next time we inhale, we're going to bring the arms back by your side. Lift your chest. And then see about lifting the legs a little bit. No engaging with the hands. So we're not holding anything. We're just lifting through our back body, lifting. See how high you can get your knees. See how high you can get your chest for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, we're just going to press down into the hands. Lift the chest. Keep the back of the neck long so you're just looking over your nose. Little cobra. Exhale, lower down. One more time, little cobra. Exhale, lower down. This time we're going to go up to medium cobra. And then exhale, we're going to press back to child's pose. Engage your core, press back. Child's pose. Couple big breaths here. Rounded through your spine this time. And we're going to get into the side body. Walk both hands over to the right. Stretch out the left side. And then go ahead and walk the hands back through center. And over to the left. Stretch out the right side. And then inhale, bring both hands back. We're going to tuck your chin, round up as you come onto your hands and your knees. So coming up through like a cat pose, if you're familiar with that, you're rounding your spine, you're pressing your navel to your spine, and then inhale, come into a cow pose, drop your spine, lift your head. Belly is totally relaxed. There's no holding in your belly. So just take a couple breaths here and see if you can really let go through your abdomen. You're pressing forward through your collarbones. Still looking down over your nose, so we're not scrunching the shoulders up by the ears, but the shoulders are pressing away. The back of the neck is long. Next time you exhale, tilt your pelvis, press your navel to your spine, look under towards your belly button. Cat pose. And then inhale, we'll come back. Cow pose. Exhale to cat. And inhale to cow last time. Go ahead and tuck your toes in cow pose. You're going to lift your hips up, finding a downward facing dog. Press back, exhale. Since this is your first down dog, let it be soft. You can pedal out your feet, lift one heel and then the other to kind of get into the back of your legs. And then go ahead and bend your knees. And with your knees bent, you're going to press your chest back towards your thighs. And then from there, you can start to straighten your legs, really getting into the backs of the legs and keeping the chest and upper back nice and open. Inhale, look forward. You can walk, you can hop, You can wiggle however you want to get your feet to the top of the mat. Just bring them forward. Lift up halfway with an inhale. And with an exhale, you're going to fold. And then take 3 big breaths in the fold, letting the whole back body open. Really let your head be heavy. Make sure that there's no holding in your neck, so there's no looking forward. There's no curving the chin, but your whole neck is soft. You can wiggle it side to side. And then with your next inhale, you're going to bend your knees, come up through chair pose, just lifting the chest, and then exhale to stand. Taking a moment in Tadasana. So find your feet parallel, about hips width apart. Lift through your chest, roll your shoulders back. Palms slightly spinning forward, thumbs out, pinkies in. Couple big breaths, feeling this Samastihi, so equal standing pose. Inhale, reach up, palms come together. Urdhva Namaskar. Exhale, you're going to bow forward. Inhale, you're going to lift halfway. Next exhale, your right leg is going to step back. You're finding a warrior one. Inhale to rise. Come on up. So take a moment in this warrior one to find that open back that we found on the floor. So with an exhale, let's bring the arms out like goalposts. And then with an inhale, tip your wrists back. Feel how your shoulder blades angle to support and lift your chest. And then keep that lift through the front of the chest and bring your arms back up by your ears. You can look up a little bit, but you're keeping the back of the neck long so we're not dropping the head back. We're staying supported and lifted through the back of the neck. Big breath in here. Press into both feet like you're lengthening your mat. 3, 2, on 1, you're going to lower your arms, bring your torso parallel-ish with the ground. And then inhale, you're coming back up. Pressing into both legs, feeling your glutes, keeping that lift through the upper chest, exhaling down and inhaling back up. And do one more. Exhale, you bring your chest parallel with the ground. Inhale, you're going to reach back up. Next exhale, you're going to lower your hands all the way down. You're going to lift your back heel, step your left foot back to meet your right, find a plank. Big breath in plank. Exhale, we're going to chaturanga. So you're not going to go all the way to the ground. You're just going to bend your elbows as much as you can without collapsing. So that might be a micro bend. Maybe you can come down and then you're going to shift forward. Inhale up for up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Take 3 breaths in down dog. Let it be a little bit restful. And then again, we're going to bring the feet forward so you can hop, walk, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Take 3 breaths. We can all come to this place together. And then next exhale, bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into chair and exhale to stand. Inhale, we'll reach up. Exhale, we'll bow forward. Inhale, we'll lift halfway. Exhale, left leg will step back. We're going to find that same strong, grounded warrior. Sometimes we just flow through this pose so quickly we forget how much there is in warrior one. So press into both feet, level your hips, pull right hip back, left hip forward. We're going to liberate the spine. So you're going to take your arms out to goalposts. Beautiful. Tip your wrists back. Feel the shoulder blades supporting the opening of the chest, the erect posture, and then the arms can come up by the ears. Press into both feet like you're trying to stretch your mat long so your legs are active and engaged. And then exhale, palms come down by your side, chest comes towards parallel. And then inhale, back up. 2 more times. Exhaling down and inhaling up. Last one. Good. And then this time, We're going to exhale down, plant the hands, step back, find plank, inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Again, don't let yourself collapse. Just bend your elbows as much as you can without collapsing, and then inhale to shift forward, lift up. Exhale back to down dog. 3 breaths in down dog. Inhale, look forward. You're going to hop or walk your feet to the top and inhale up halfway. And then exhale to fold. Everybody in the fold. Next time you exhale, bend your knees. Inhale to chair pose and exhale to stand. Samastatihi, so find that equal standing pose. Your body come to a state of equilibrium. I'm going to do one more standing flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, we're going to come up into a warrior 2. So your hips are open, your shoulders are open, everything is squared towards the wall. You're going to take the front arm, the left arm, flip it upwards. Exhale, reach forward. Find length through the right side of your body. And then inhale, reach the left arm up and back. Keep no weight in that right arm. So only go as far as you can. That right arm can still be free. We're not pressing into the leg at all. We're using your core to hold you here. If you're pretty much erect, that's better than putting weight in the back leg. So keep lifting out of the back leg. Feel the core engage, and then you're going to reach the back arm up, using your core to hold you. Keep length through both sides of your body for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Turn your chest forward. You can lift your back heel, coming into a lunge. So we're not in a warrior at this point. We're in a lunge. Back heel is lifted. Both hips are squared. Exhale, we're going to lower the right hand to the ground. Inhale, the left arm comes up. And then exhale, we're going to lower the left arm. Slide the left foot back, come into the plank. Big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 big breaths. And then inhale, look forward, hop, walk, wiggle your feet to the top of your mat. Fold. Next time you exhale, bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale to chair. And exhale to stand. Inhale, right away, reach up. Feel that openness through your chest, support through your upper back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, the left leg's going back. We're going back to warrior 2 again with the inhale. Rise up. Open shoulders, open hips. Press your right knee back. Press into both feet like you're lengthening your mat. Flip the right palm long through the left side body. And then inhale up. Reverse your warrior. No weight in the back arm. And then when you found it, take the back arm up. Reach both arms up for 3, 2, use your core, hold. 1, last breath. And then we're going to come forward. Lift the back heel, coming into a lunge. Right hip back, left hip forward. Open through your chest. And then exhale, the left arm's going to go down. Inhale, the right arm comes up. A little bit of a twisted warrior. And then next exhale, lower that right hand, slide the foot back, find your plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. And then inhale, look forward. We're going to hop or walk to the top. come on up halfway. Exhale to fold. Couple breaths in the fold. Long through your back body. Next time you exhale, bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale for chair pose. And exhale to stand. Finding that equal standing pose. All strong spine. Feel the support of your own practice holding you nice and tall, strong through your back body. Next time you inhale, you're going to lift your right leg and roll out the ankle, just bending that right knee. Take a nice big breath right here. Find stability. If you need a wall, no shame in touching the wall for balance. We're going to begin to extend the right leg out straight in front, holding here. Feel your core engage. So feel like you're pressing your belly button back to the wall behind you to lift your leg, and then keep lifting through your chest as well. So this whole torso is really, really active and engaged. And then as you exhale, you're going to swing that hip behind you, coming into a warrior three, airplane. Feel the activation of your back body just like on the ground. You're lifting through your heart, you're lifting through your legs. See if you can get that back leg a little higher while keeping the hips square. So there's both hips pointing down, there's no opening through the hips. And then exhale, bend the knee, land, warrior one. Next time you inhale, just straighten the left leg. Exhale, you're going to lower your hands, bring your torso towards parallel with the ground. You can keep your arms lifted. This is beautiful. You can take your hands to a clasp behind your back, pressing your chest even more open. This is beautiful. Or you can take your hands to the ground. It's a more passive stretch here. This is beautiful. Wherever you want to be. There's no more advanced or less advanced. There's just today. There's just your body today and your preference today. So wherever you are, feeling the lengthening through your spine. So rather than think about the stretch that's happening in that left leg, hopefully you're feeling that too, you're going to think about lengthening your spine, and that's going to increase that stretch. So we're continuing to pull the left hip back, but we're continuing to send the head forward away from the tail. Wherever you are, we're going to shift forward. So your hands may be up, they can stay up. They may be down, they can stay down. We're going to bend the left knee, and we're going to slowly transition back to standing in warrior three on that left leg. If your hands are down, that's okay. If your hands are up, that's okay. And then with the next exhale, we're going to come into a chair pose. So you'll set that right foot down, bend the knees, drop the hips. Inhale, open the arms up. Exhale to stand. Samastatihi, that equal standing pose. Find center. Feel the difference between the two sides of your body. And our goal will be to equalize that. So root into your right foot. Inhale, that left leg's going to come up. You can roll out the ankle. If you want to hold the knee for a moment, you can. And then engage your core. Press your navel back before you even straighten your leg. Engage, engage. You're squeezing everything through your torso. If you know the bandhas, you can engage Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. But otherwise, just think about pressing your abdomen back, squeezing everything in and up to lift your leg, and don't allow your back to round. Keep that lift through the upper back that we've been working so hard for throughout this whole practice. Upper spine lifting. Just a couple more breaths. See if you can lift your chest, your torso, your whole torso is lifting a little higher, squeezing in a little tighter, and then exhale, sweep the leg back, coming into warrior three. See if you can lift a little higher, using the same practice we did on the floor, both hips pointing to the ground, lifting the leg, lifting the chest, and then exhale, we're going to land back in warrior one, reaching that back foot back. Arms can come up. And then inhale, straighten the right leg. With an exhale, your torso is coming parallel. Again, you can choose where your arms go, if you want them behind you, if you want them to your sides, if you want them on the ground. We're going to hang out in the stretch. You can move between the three. You don't have to commit to any one. Just moving through. This is an inquiry. You can see what feels best for your body today. If your arms are lifted, of course, there's a little more strength involved, more of the active stretching. And if your hands are on the ground, it's more of a passive stretch. Wherever you are, you're thinking about lengthening your crown away from your tail. So your right hip pulls back and your head pulls forward. Spine is long. And then wherever you are, we're going to bend the front knee. We're coming to lift up again into warrior three. Hands can be down if they're down. They can be up if they're up. We're lifting, lifting, lifting. Your glutes might be a little bit tired by now. And then with an exhale, you're going to set the left foot down, come into a chair pose. Inhale, the arms come up. And exhale, stand. Take a few breaths. Equalize, find center. And then just take a moment to check in. Feel all the work you've done in your back body. So feel this lifting of your chest. Think about the angling of the shoulder blades. You want to take a moment to feel it again. You can bring your arms out like goalposts and then tip your wrists back so your shoulder blades really hug into the back of your heart, lifting you up. And then keeping that lift, you can release your arms down. Feel how your hands naturally rotate slightly forward. Draw your abdomen back slightly and soften through your hips. Let your glutes release. So we don't want to be tight butt. We don't want to have that personality. We want to let our glutes be relaxed. Our core is not really engaged. It's slightly strong. The upper back is lifted. Shoulders open, chest open. Chin parallel with the ground, back of the neck long. 3 more breaths. Just standing. So much thought in just standing. Inhale, we'll reach up. Shoulder blades slide down as the arms lift up. Exhale, we'll bow. We're going to come all the way to lying on your belly again, just like we started. So however you want to transition there, you can do it all the way through chaturanga to the floor, or you can just plop, whatever you're feeling. And we're going to bring the elbows under the shoulders. Sphinx pose. Just take a moment here in Sphinx pose. Feel the integrity of your upper back. So there can be a tendency in this pose to clench the butt cheeks, to sag through the shoulders. So if you feel like you're sagging through the shoulders, press down, push the floor away. If you need to move your arms out further to get that, feel free to do that. Just don't let your shoulders come up by your ears. Wherever you're at is perfect, as long as your shoulders aren't up by your ears. And from here, we're going to take your right knee out to the right, and you're going to straighten your right arm. So there's a lift here, and you can kind of lean to the side so you don't crunch your low back at all. Your left arm is going to slide under your right. Inhale, you're going to draw a circle over your head. You're coming into a twist if you haven't figured that out. Here you are. Right arm opens. If you have a pillow or a blanket or a block and you want to stick it under your right knee, you can do that, or you can keep, if you've got a deep twist, you can bring the right knee towards the ground. See if you can get the right shoulder to the ground. Those are just the directions we're going. There's no expectation for anyone to be there. You're just moving in that direction. Make sure you bring your head into the twist. So really turn and look over your right shoulder. Bring your eyes into the twist. Bring your gaze over there. That's going to stimulate vagus nerve and help calm your whole body, stimulate parasympathetic nervous system so you can relax and let go. And begin by releasing your eyes so you can turn your gaze to look up. Bring your nose and your head back over. You can draw that half circle over the top with your arm so you don't strain your shoulder, and roll back into the center. Hello, Sphinx. Finding that Sphinx pose again. Just pause for a moment. Feel. Be. And then the left knee will come out to the left side. The left arm, you can lean over to the right, and the left arm can straighten out. The right arm can slide underneath until you can land on your shoulder. And then that left arm can draw a circle overhead as you open into the twist. And again, placing a pillow or a block under the left knee now. Even I get confused with right and left here. Placing that under your left knee. Turning your head out to the left. Turning your gaze. We engage in this practice not only to strengthen our bodies, but to soften our resistance. We never want our bodies to be the thing in between us and our Dharma. We want our bodies to be strong enough to carry us to the top of the mountain and soft enough to surrender us into the moment, into the sound of the birds, the soft grass, allow us to release, relax, let go of our holdings and resistance. You can begin to come out of the twist with your eyes lifting up, your nose and head lifting up, and then coming on back over to lie on your belly again. Forehead to the hands or either cheek to the floor. And just bring your hands under your shoulders. Squeeze your elbows in by your sides. Press your shoulders away from your ears. So just this, the back of the neck is long. Really tuck your chin. The back of the neck is so long. Shoulders reaching away. Chin reaching down. Couple of breaths. This nice stretch for the back of your neck. In just a moment, we're going to press back into a child's pose. So when you're ready, press down into your hands. Slide on back. Child's pose. You can walk your hands back. You're just going to bring your legs out in front of you. Lifting up nice and tall in a staff pose. And then we'll take the head to knee. So we'll take the right foot to the inner thigh. Lift up nice and tall. Feel this slight angling of your pelvis and this lifting of your chest. And then as you exhale, bring your heart down forward to your knee. Nice couple of breaths right here, stretching through the back of the leg. We did so much opening through the front body. We're going to do a little bit of opening through the back body now. You can release your head down towards your knee so you can find this rounding through your back. And then with an inhale, we'll come on up. And switch legs. That right leg comes out. Left leg comes in. Start by lengthening. Start by opening front body. Engaging all the muscles we've been using. Just feel them. Lifting you, supporting your erect posture. And then exhale, just hinge at your hips. Bring your heart forward. And then lastly, opening the back body, rounding, bringing your head towards your knee. Letting the back of the leg be open, letting your whole back be opened. And then we'll inhale back up. Bring both legs out again, staff pose, sitting up nice and tall, just feeling the support. You worked all those back muscles. And then slide yourself forward. We're going to come to lying on your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Hold them there. Again, opening, releasing the back. And go ahead and release your legs down. You can put a pillow under your knees if you'd like. We're coming to Shavasana. Tuck your shoulders underneath. Let your legs splay out to the side. Find that natural angle. You can rock the toes in and out a couple of times to broaden the sacrum, release through the hips. And then let go and surrender. Just a few breaths. Soften into the nothingness of the moment. Letting all the efforts of your practice, all of the energetic impulses through the muscles, the tissues, letting them go, letting them unravel, unwind. As you surrender your weight, your efforts, your energy to gravity, let yourself be held. And begin to re-engage with your breath. Remembering that breath we started with when you were belly down on the ground and you pressed your navel into the floor. You engaged your diaphragm, these deep core muscles. We're going to revisit that. So take a big breath in, navel towards the ceiling. Hold your breath in and press your belly button up towards the sky. And exhale it all out. 2 more times just like that. Big breath in, trying to make your belly as big as possible. So you're sending the breath down. You're engaging the diaphragm. No shallow breathing here. Sometimes we get caught in these cycles of shallow breath, but here we're flooding the belly. That means the diaphragm is working, pulling the lungs open to get that big, deep breath. Press the belly towards the ceiling. 1 more breath and then exhale. Let it go. Last time. Big breath. Belly button towards ceiling. Hold the breath. Press. You might be tired. You might feel this deep inner shaking as you engage this deep core muscle, the diaphragm. And then exhale it all out. Pause and rest. Release the efforts. And you can stay here as long as time allows today, or as long as you wish. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.